You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius. Marcus Aurelius was a Roman emperor known for his wisdom, discipline, and Stoic writings that continue to inspire millions seeking peace, strength, and self-control. The alarm rings. Before the world speaks to you. Before social media tells you who to be. Before fear, pressure, and comparison enter your mind. You must speak to yourself first. Because the quality of your life is shaped by the words you repeat in silence. Most people wake up already defeated. They open their eyes and immediately remember their stress, problems, failures, unpaid bills, heartbreaks, disappointments, and fears. But Stoicism teaches something different. The morning is not just the start of a new day. It is the battlefield where your mind either becomes your master or your servant. And if you can control the first thoughts of your morning, you can control the direction of your life. So today, we will go deep into 5 powerful things you must tell yourself every morning if you want to become calm, disciplined, emotionally strong, and mentally unstoppable. And if you truly want wisdom that changes your life quietly and deeply, subscribe to Wisdom Without Noise for more timeless Stoic teachings that sharpen the mind and strengthen the soul. 1. I cannot control everything, and that gives me peace. Every morning, remind yourself of this truth. You cannot control people. You cannot control outcomes. You cannot control opinions. You cannot control luck. You cannot control the past. And strangely, that should comfort you. Because most suffering comes from trying to control things that were never yours to control. A man spends years trying to make everyone like him. Another loses sleep trying to predict the future. Someone else keeps replaying old mistakes, wishing they could rewrite the past. But life does not bend to anxiety. The Stoics understood this deeply. They knew peace begins the moment you separate what is yours from what is not. Your effort is yours. Your attitude is yours. Your choices are yours. Everything else is temporary smoke. Imagine a woman waking up already anxious because she has a big interview later that day. Her mind races. What if I fail? What if they reject me? What if I embarrass myself? She keeps suffering over an event that has not even happened yet. Then she remembers a Stoic principle. I control my preparation. I do not control their decision. Suddenly her breathing slows. Her shoulders relax. The fear weakens. Why? Because her mind returned to reality. Most fear is born from imagined control. The truth is painful at first. You may give your best and still lose. You may love someone deeply and still be abandoned. You may work hard and still face difficulties. But there is freedom in accepting this. Because once you stop demanding control over life, you stop fighting reality. And people who stop fighting reality become powerful. Every morning tell yourself, I will focus only on what belongs to me. Not the weather. Not the economy. Not people's opinions. Not the chaos of the world. Just your thoughts. Your actions. Your character. This one mindset can save you years of unnecessary suffering. A young man once spent months angry because his friends stopped supporting him. Every day he replayed conversations in his mind. Every day he grew more bitter. Then one morning he asked himself, "Why am I giving people control over my peace?" That question changed him. He stopped begging for validation. Stopped chasing approval. Stopped trying to control how others saw him. And slowly, he became calm again. This is Stoic strength. Not controlling the world, but controlling yourself within it. Most people think peace comes when life becomes perfect. Stoicism says peace comes when you stop demanding perfection from life. The storms may still come. Disappointment may still arrive. People may still misunderstand you. But your mind no longer collapses every time reality refuses to obey you. And that is freedom. Tell yourself every morning, "I accept what I cannot control, and I master what I can." Because the strongest people are not those who control everything. They are the ones who remain steady when they cannot. 2. Today, people may test me, but I will remain calm. Every morning, prepare yourself mentally. Someone may disrespect you. Someone may misunderstand you. Someone may insult you. Someone may disappoint you. But your peace must not depend on their behavior. One of the greatest mistakes people make is expecting the world to always be fair, kind, patient, and understanding. It will not be. And when reality fails to match their expectations, they become angry, emotional, and unstable. Stoicism teaches something revolutionary. Do not expect life to be easy. Expect challenges. Expect difficult people. Expect frustration. Not because life is hopeless, but because preparation creates emotional strength. Imagine entering a boxing ring shocked that someone is trying to hit you. That would be foolish. Yet many people enter daily life shocked that people can be rude, selfish, jealous, dishonest, or cruel. A father wakes up determined to have a peaceful day. Then traffic ruins his mood. A coworker annoys him. Someone speaks disrespectfully online. Now his entire day is destroyed because he expected the world to cooperate with his emotions. But the Stoic wakes differently. The Stoic says, "Today I may meet arrogance, selfishness, ignorance, and impatience. But none of it can force me to lose control of myself." That mindset changes everything. A small story. There was a cashier working long hours at a crowded store. One afternoon, a customer screamed at her angrily over a small mistake. Everyone expected her to react emotionally. But she stayed calm. She apologized politely, fixed the issue, and continued working peacefully. Later someone asked her how she stayed so composed. She said, "I learned that other people's anger does not deserve ownership of my mind. That is power. Real power is not shouting louder. It is remaining calm while chaos begs for your reaction." Most people are emotionally controlled by strangers. One rude comment ruins their day. One insult destroys their confidence. One disagreement steals their peace. But Stoicism teaches emotional independence. Your mind should not be rented out so cheaply. Every morning remind yourself, "No one can disturb me without my permission." That sentence alone can transform your relationships, your stress levels, and your emotional stability. And understand this clearly. Calmness is not weakness. People often mistake silence for weakness because they are addicted to drama. But true calmness requires enormous strength. Anyone can react emotionally. Anyone can scream. Anyone can lose control. But remaining composed when emotions rise, that is mastery. There is a reason storms destroy weak trees but not strong roots. Stoicism builds roots. Deep emotional roots. So when life shakes you, you do not collapse. You remain centered. One man used to argue constantly with his wife. Every disagreement became a battle. One morning he decided to practice Stoicism. Before leaving bed, he told himself, "Today I will protect my peace more than my ego." That day, when tension arose, he listened instead of reacting. He paused instead of shouting. He stayed calm instead of trying to win. And for the first time in years, the argument ended peacefully. One sentence changed his behavior. That is why your morning thoughts matter so much. Because the mind follows whatever it repeatedly hears. If you begin the day with fear, negativity, and emotional weakness, your actions will reflect it. But if you begin with strength, awareness, and discipline, you become harder to break. Every morning say, "People may test me today, but I will not lose myself." Because your peace is too valuable to hand over carelessly. 3. I already have enough to be grateful. Modern life trains people to focus on what is missing. More money. More success. More followers. More attention. More status. More validation. And because of this, millions wake up feeling poor even when they already possess blessings they once prayed for. Stoicism teaches gratitude not as a motivational trick, but as a form of wisdom. Because when you fail to appreciate what you already have, your mind becomes permanently dissatisfied. A person can own a house and still feel empty because someone else owns a bigger one. Another can achieve success and still feel miserable because comparison poisons their joy. This is why many people never feel fulfilled. Their minds are always living somewhere else. Always chasing. Never arriving. But the Stoics practiced something powerful every morning. They imagined losing what they already had. Their eyesight. Their health. Their family. Their freedom. Their ability to walk, speak, breathe, or wake up again. Not to become fearful, but to awaken appreciation. Because what you take for granted today, someone else is praying for tonight. A young man once complained constantly about his old car. Every day he felt embarrassed driving it. One morning while sitting at a traffic light, he saw an elderly man in a wheelchair struggling just across the road. Suddenly the young man felt ashamed. He realized he had been crying about the quality of the vehicle, while ignoring the gift of having healthy legs. Perspective changes everything. Many people are emotionally exhausted not because life is terrible, but because gratitude disappeared from their thinking. They only see absence, never abundance. Every morning remind yourself, there are people who would trade places with me instantly. Someone in a hospital bed wishes they could simply breathe freely again. Someone lonely wishes they had the family you ignore. Someone hungry wishes for the meal you complain about. Someone grieving wishes they could hear one more voice they lost forever. And yet many people wake up angry simply because life is not perfect. Stoicism teaches that gratitude creates inner wealth. A grateful person is difficult to destroy emotionally. Because even in hardship, they still recognize value. This does not mean pretending problems do not exist. It means refusing to become blind to blessings. There was a woman who lost her job unexpectedly. At first she panicked. But every morning she forced herself to write down 3 things she still had. Her children. Her health. Her ability to start again. That practice slowly changed her mindset. Instead of drowning in fear, she found strength. Instead of feeling cursed, she began rebuilding her life with clarity. Gratitude gave her emotional stability. And emotional stability gave her resilience. Many people chase happiness while ignoring appreciation. But appreciation is often the doorway to happiness. The Stoics understood that life is temporary. And because it is temporary, everything becomes more valuable. One day you will eat your favorite meal for the last time. One day you will hug someone for the final time. One day you will walk outside without realizing it is one of your final ordinary mornings. This is not meant to make you sad. It is meant to wake you up. Because awareness of impermanence makes life richer. Every morning say, I already have enough to feel grateful today. Not because life is perfect, but because existence itself is a gift many people no longer have. And when gratitude enters the mind, envy loses its power. 4. Pain is part of my training. Every morning remind yourself that discomfort is not your enemy. Pain is often the teacher that transforms ordinary people into extraordinary ones. Modern society worships comfort. People want easy success, easy relationships, easy money, easy discipline, easy happiness. But nothing valuable grows in comfort for long. The Stoics understood this deeply. They believed hardship was not something to fear, but something that reveals character. A person who has never struggled often becomes weak mentally. Small problems destroy them. Criticism crushes them. Failure terrifies them. But people shaped by difficulty become harder to break. A blacksmith does not strengthen steel by protecting it from fire. The fire is what gives it strength. And life works the same way. A young athlete once trained every morning before sunrise. Cold weather. Exhaustion. Pain. His friends mocked him constantly. Why suffer so much? Years later, while others complained about discipline, he had already built a powerful mind. What looked like suffering became preparation. Most people avoid pain so aggressively that they also avoid growth. They quit when things become difficult. They run from discomfort. They seek distractions instead of development. But Stoicism teaches that challenges are opportunities to train your mind. Rejected? Train resilience. Heartbroken? Train emotional strength. Criticized? Train confidence. Alone? Train self-reliance. Every hardship contains a hidden lesson if you stop seeing yourself as a victim. One woman went through a devastating breakup after many years together. For months she felt destroyed emotionally. But eventually she realized something. The pain forced her to rediscover herself. She started reading. Started exercising. Started building confidence. Started learning how to enjoy her own company. Years later she admitted, That pain rebuilt me. Sometimes life breaks your comfort to build your strength. This is why every morning you must prepare your mind correctly. Do not ask, "How can I avoid difficulty?" Ask, "How can this difficulty make me stronger?" That one shift changes everything. Because pain becomes unbearable when it feels meaningless. But when pain becomes training, you endure it differently. The Stoics believed obstacles were not interruptions to life. They were part of life. Rain does not apologize for falling. Winter does not apologize for being cold. Difficulty is woven into existence. And people who accept this suffer less emotionally than those constantly demanding comfort. There is a huge difference between pain and suffering. Pain is natural. Suffering often comes from resistance. A man loses his job. Pain is natural. But if he spends years saying, "This should not have happened to me," he multiplies his suffering. Acceptance does not mean weakness. It means facing reality without emotional collapse. Every morning say, "Whatever challenges come today will train my character." This mindset makes you dangerous in the best way. Because now setbacks no longer destroy you. They develop you. And eventually life realizes something terrifying about you. You no longer fear hardship. 5. One day I will die, so I must live fully today. This may be the most powerful Stoic reminder of all. One day you will die. Not someday for other people. Not eventually for strangers. You. And strangely, remembering this can make life more beautiful. Most people avoid thinking about death. They treat it like darkness. But the Stoics reflected on death daily because it gave clarity to life. When you remember life is temporary, pettiness loses power. Suddenly unnecessary arguments feel foolish. Procrastination feels dangerous. Fake relationships feel meaningless. Fear of judgment feels small. Death strips away illusion. A man spends years chasing approval from people who barely care about him. Another delays his dreams endlessly waiting for the perfect time. Someone else wastes decades angry about things that will not matter in the grave. Then one day time runs out. Stoicism asks you a difficult question. If today were your final day, would you still live the same way? That question exposes truth immediately. A nurse once spoke about people near death. She said almost nobody regretted not working more hours. Most regretted not truly living. Not spending enough time with family. Not expressing love. Not pursuing meaningful dreams. Not being present. People assume they have endless tomorrows. But life has humbled many confident people suddenly. This is why Stoicism teaches urgency. Not panic. Not anxiety. Urgency. The urgency to live consciously. A small story. There was a businessman obsessed with money and status. He worked constantly. Ignored his children. Neglected his health. Never rested. One day he suffered a serious medical emergency. Lying in the hospital bed, he realized something terrifying. All the money in the world could not buy back lost time. After recovering, he changed completely. He spent more time with family. Started enjoying ordinary moments. Stopped postponing life. Awareness of death awakened him. Most people live as if they are immortal. They delay joy, delay discipline, delay healing, delay courage. But tomorrow is never guaranteed. Every morning remind yourself, this day is a gift I may never receive again. That sentence changes priorities. You stop wasting energy proving yourself to people who do not care. You stop postponing your growth. You stop living mechanically. You become present. The smell of morning air feels richer. Conversations feel more meaningful. Ordinary moments become sacred. Because you finally understand something many people forget. Life is temporary. And temporary things become precious. The Stoics did not fear death because they focused on living well. A short life lived with purpose is more meaningful than a long life wasted in fear. So wake up fully. Speak honestly. Love deeply. Work meaningfully. Protect your peace. Train your mind. Use your time carefully. Because one day, mornings will run out. And when your final day arrives, let it not find you half alive. Let it find you awake. Tell yourself every morning, I will not waste this day. Because the greatest tragedy is not death itself. It is reaching the end of life realizing you never truly lived. These 5 reminders can completely transform the way you think, react, suffer, grow, and live. Not overnight. But slowly. Deeply. Permanently. Stoicism is not about becoming emotionless. It is about becoming stronger than the emotions that once controlled you. It teaches you to remain calm in chaos. Grateful in difficulty. Disciplined in temptation. Wise in uncertainty. And courageous in the face of life itself. So tomorrow morning, before the noise of the world reaches your mind, pause. And speak strength into yourself. Because your life follows the direction of your thoughts. And if this message spoke to something deep inside you, subscribe to Wisdom Without Noise for more powerful Stoic wisdom that helps you build a calmer mind, stronger discipline, and a more meaningful life. Until next time, protect your peace and master yourself.